So we, as citizens of North Attleboro, are members of a community. While we enjoy many freedoms, we also enjoy a responsibility to each other. As a union of states governed by a constitutional democratic republic, our founding fathers recognized that the freedoms we enjoy would be governed by the rule of law, and that our constitutional rights end only where the rights of our fellow citizens begin. So I can't legally steal from someone because I don't want anyone to steal from me, and I can't go physically attack someone because I don't want them to attack me. And until we have evidence to the contrary, I will wear this thing on my face until the risk of me spreading COVID-19 to one of my fellow citizens is meaningfully mitigated. This is our opportunity to teach our children about shared sacrifice. I don't enjoy wearing this. Fogs up my glasses. But I acknowledge its importance in keeping my fellow citizens safe while we work to craft a solution to the problem of COVID-19.
I want to read a couple quotes from the state officials regarding the mask mandate. Okay, Commissioner Riley bragged that the reason for his mask mandate was to pressure students to get vaccinated for COVID-19. Okay? Quote, "The purpose of the policy is to encourage higher vaccination rates among students and staff and to implement a uniform policy for all schools to begin the year." He then quoted Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, who said, quote, "We hope that by instituting vaccine benchmarks among school populations, we will create a real incentive for students and staff to get vaccinated so they can remove their masks," unquote. That's what it's about. And at the Board of Health meeting, we saw that was the general talk then, too. People were pushing the vaccine. And I brought it up then, right? This isn't an incentive, it's coercion. And it's happening all over the place.
Now, a lot of people like to believe that the masks are benign and that lowered oxygen is a myth perpetrated by selfish people who just don't want to be inconvenienced. But, come on out. I'd like to introduce you to my son, Gideon. All right, take off your hat, please. Okay. He has alopecia, something we were unfamiliar with until he started to lose his hair on May 1st. Now, this is what he looked like at the end of March. This was his school picture. I think he's gorgeous either way. Handsome devil that he is. Now, as we've discovered, alopecia has several contributing factors, and it's interesting how many of those factors are connected with a lack of oxygen reaching the hair follicles. When you have factors that are impacted by oxygen levels, any oxygen restriction is a major problem. As Gid's body was trying to ration his decreased oxygen, it had to decide which system to shut down first. And in alopecia patients, hair draws the short straw. We're sad that he had to be harmed at all, but we also feel a bit lucky because we get to see externally the damage that was being done to him on the cellular level. Others might not be so lucky if their damage remains hidden until it's too late. What other conditions do people have percolating just below the surface, and how many of those can be avoided with a few extra liters of oxygen per day?
I just wanted to say that masks are really hard to breathe in, and they give you headaches, and it's really weird not being able to see your friends' faces.